So a few people have requested that I do videos like kind of reviewing the old Terminator movies. And I thought, not that it's pointless, I just thought I'm not really a movie reviewer, I'm more like a theorist or whatever. But what I thought I'd do, and I thought you might like, is go on about the things that took me out of the movie. Like things that I just found unfeasible, unbelievable, big mistakes, and stuff that really just dragged me out of the film. Where I was just like, nah, that ain't happening, or nah, that's stupid. So I'll do that. So let's talk about. I thought I'd start with Terminator 3, see how that goes. If that gets enough views and it's worth doing, I'll do Terminator 2, then Terminator. And then if they go well, I'll do the rest of the movies and then we'll take it from there. So today we're going to start off with Terminator 3. And how I'm going to do it as well is I'm going to be fair. I'm not going to watch the movies. I've seen them, obviously, but I'm not going to watch them and then pick bones out of them. I'm going fresh off the brain, stuff that really has just stuck with me and really done my head in. So I thought I'd explain what I'm going to do in this video. The next videos will just go straight into it. But this is Upside Down 6, and these are the sins of Terminator 3. Terminator 3, one of the main things that really dragged me out of the movie theatre was the TX's ability to control other things. And you're talking about 2003 here, so yeah, that's a brilliant concept. Oh wow, the machine can control other things. Drilling in, and then sending its controls or data down to whatever it's going to control. And I can believe it doing that to another Terminator, another very extremely advanced unit, or a PC back in the day, or maybe a mobile phone back in the day, something with circuitry that is to be taken over, but not a police car. And I say analog because the steering, yes, it has power steering, but it's not connected to any kind of electronics or servers to be remotely controlled. It doesn't work like that. It's a car, a police car. It's not a Tesla of today in 2019. This is 2003. An ambulance as well. You're telling me every single kind of vehicle that she chose to just drill into and take control of, she was able to remotely control? No, I'm not having it, and I don't care what anyone says. It's impossible. That was impossible unless someone went up to them vehicles, added remote control to the steering and the acceleration and clutch and brake pedals and everything else in the vehicle. That it just wasn't happening. It took me miles out to the solar system. So that's sin 1. Sin 2. Sin 2. I think most of you would agree on sin 2. Most of you. And that was the attempts to make Terminator 3 funny. It from wearing star-shaped glasses to talk to the hand, from John Connor with Catherine Brewster and the T-850, just the whole behaviour of it all was not funny. What they tried to do was tick all the boxes in the movie. They tried to make a horror, action, thriller, comedy, and it just didn't work. It was horrific to watch. And no, it didn't ruin the film, but it took you out of the film. It was cringeworthy. The attempts to try and tick all the boxes were just cringeworthy. So that's sin 2, and I think most of you will agree on that one. Sin 3. Talking of ticking all the boxes, like I said in sin 2, was the actual TX. And yeah, we had Terminator Terminator 2 with a T-1000, Amimedi polyalloy, near enough indestructible. How do we beat that, they're saying? How do we beat that? And it felt like, to me, with the TX, that the producers, writers and director and everything basically were sat around a table. Everyone come up with their ideas. A couple of them got refused, so they started crying. Please let me have my idea. Please let me have my idea in. Oh God, let John have his idea in. Let Paul as well. Let Steve. Oh, let Dave as well. Just stick them all in. God's sake, I'm sick of the whinging. That's how I feel like it happened. They basically gave the TX every conceivable ability that they could think of. They gave it a Swiss Army knife, plasma, flamethrower, moving parts, drills, blooming, you name it, it was in there. And it was stupid. Absolutely stupid. And it was nothing to do with the TX being a female. Sound. Couldn't care less. It was its ability to have every ability, being a Swiss Army knife, in the attempts to try and better the T-1000, and it just didn't need to do that. There was no need at all. So, and it come across as, you know, it was a blatant attempt in my eyes of trying to beat the last movie. How do we do that? Yeah, everyone will love this idea, and it was just silly overkill. So, yeah. Sinful. Killing off Sarah Connor. What the
flower arrangement?
Why would you null? Because she turned the roll down, because she was clever enough to do so. Because she turned the roll down, I know what we'll do, we'll kill her off. You could have had her in hiding. You could have done many a thing, but no, you give her leukemia, you give her cancer, you say she's hidden all these weapons in accordance to her will, and you kill her off. Then making it near on impossible to have her in the next movie, unless time travel, but you know what I mean, it's stupid. Everyone hated that idea, it was stupid. So that's just short and sweet, that one. Killing off Sarah Connor was just a big sin. That really peed me off, in all fairness. Sin number 5. This one, some people might not, but it's mine. It was changing the design of machines, the HKs, the flying HKs and stuff like that. Changing the design of something that's already been conceptually proven, that is the story, that is what it is, and you change it. Why? How do you explain that what happened? Oh yeah, now the machines look different. They just magically look different. And then making them sleeker and smoother, making them pretty almost. And it's not, you know, these are war machines, Terminators, hunter killers. The way that Winston and that made them, you know what I mean, and James Cameron approved the future war, James Cameron's future war, everything in that design was perfect. And I'm glad, going on to Dark Fate, that they're keeping those designs for the future war of T2 and T1. They're keeping them designs. Anyway, so that's basically it, simple as that. But they are the 5 sins that took me out of Terminator 3. And do not get me wrong, if you've made it this far, I enjoyed Terminator 3. I am a Terminator fan, so I enjoy watching the movies. If not for Arnold's sake, if anything, but I enjoy watching the movies. But when there's big sins like that fire you off out into the stratosphere, out of the movie, and get you thinking, that can't work, how can that work? You then lose concentration in the movie, you then hunt for other parts, and you basically end up picking on the movie. Yes, it's not part of the timeline anymore. Yes, we don't accept it as canon, but it's still a Terminator movie, and I do enjoy it. But they're the sins of Terminator 3. Let me know if you agree in the comments below. Let me know your sins of Terminator 3, only Terminator 3, because I'm doing Terminator 2 next if this video does alright. Make sure you leave a like if you want me to do another one. Please like. Please subscribe. I've got a lot of viewers out there that are coming and viewing my stuff and not subscribing. Help the channel grow. Subscribe. Give me the power. This is Upside Down 6. Peace out.